Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and I'm going to talk about the band Nightwish. So we recently heard the news. Marko Hietala, he resigned from Nightwish. He wanted to take a break, just from the music business in general. And it's probably going to be until like 2022 or maybe longer. So I decided it would be a good idea to take a look at his first album with the band Nightwish. Now, I'm from the US. So for some reason, I first learned about Nightwish maybe about like 5 years ago. I never heard of them before. And it's my understanding they're like a very big band in Finland and the other countries near there. So if anybody is from there, please let me know in the comment section, because I kind of have this feeling that they are kind of almost as big as Metallica in the country of Finland. So please let me know about that. This is the first album where Marko joins the band, and I think it was a really great idea. It's a game changer, definitely. He brought life into this band. He was the bass player, but he contributed vocals to 4 tracks. He did backing vocals on 2 more. For those of you who do not know, he recently won a reality show in Finland called The Masked Singer. So on this show, he sang songs from bands like the Backstreet Boys and many different bands. He really showed us, how much of a versatile singer he is. So I'm going to show a quick clip of this. So here it is.
Tohtori, eli Marko Hietala. Onneksi olkoon, kultainen maski on sinun. Sä oot voittaja, onneksi olkoon.
Okay, so let me get into the album. The album is called Century Child. It was released in 2002. There are 10 tracks on the original release. There were more songs on bonus editions and different reissues, but I'm just going to focus on the 10 original tracks. The band has had a few different female vocalists on the album, but the main vocalist here is Tarja. All song lyrics were written by Tuomas Holopainen. Hopefully I said that correctly. He also plays keyboards on the band. So this is the first Nightwish album to feature an orchestra, so it has that really big sound. And I'm going to go through the tracks, and then I'll tell you which ones are my favorites, and I'll give you a final score and all that stuff. So track number 1, Bless the Child. This one it's a slow builder. It's very operatic, and it really has their signature sound, heavy guitars. Tarja gives a really great vocal performance. Her style is very operatic. The riffs are heavy, and it's a really good album opener. Track 2, End of All Hope. Another good song. We get some heavy riffs. The vocal performance is excellent. It gets a little heavy at times. This one reminds me a little bit of the band Dream Theater also. Track 3 is Dead to the World. So we got some pretty cool keyboards on the intro. It's very fast and upbeat. Now this is the first track where we hear Marko with his vocals. Really awesome song. I mean, his voice goes together really well with Tarja's vocals on the chorus, and I really love this one. Track 4 is Everdream. It's a slower ballad. You can hear Tarja's vocals in the intro of the song. I like the use of the orchestra on this one. And really good bass guitar track. Riffs are heavy, so it's a good one. Now track number 5, this is probably, I have 2 favorites I'll talk to you about in a minute. But this is a heavy song, Slaying the Dreamer. It's heavy, it's almost like thrash metal at times. The intro riff, it's so crushing. The guitar playing reminds me almost of Zakk Wylde at times. At the 2.5 minute mark. There's this really super heavy breakdown. I mean, it just make you headbang. Marko's vocals come in at this point, and you could hear he uses the lower registers in his vocals, really more of an aggressive tone. Something we really don't hear from him, on other tracks as much. And it really shows how much of a versatile vocalist he is. The next track, Forever Yours, it's a ballad. Tarja's vocals are very good. It's a nice track, a little folky. We've got some use of the flute. It creates a nice atmosphere. Track 7 is Ocean Soul. This is a ballad, has some heavy guitars, you know, it's a very mid-paced song. Track 8 is Feel For You. This one, I really like the bass. You know, the bass playing comes out in this song. Has very big orchestral sound. Think of something like Metallica's S&M album. The guitars are heavy. Marko's vocals really sound great in the chorus section. You know, he definitely shows off his range here. And as well as really good bass playing. You know, he shows off his bass playing here. And track 9, this is like my other favorite. This is the Phantom of the Opera cover song. Now, if you're not a fan of Nightwish or you don't know the band, I would say to listen to this first, because number one, it's a familiar song, and two, it's just a really great rendition of this classic song. Tarja and Marko really sounds great, you know, with the interchange of the male and female vocals. I think that works out very well. Check out the live version on YouTube. I think it has Floor Jansen, who is the other vocalist. I think she's on the live version and really gives an amazing performance. So it is awesome. The last song was called Beauty of the Beast. It's one of those like 10-minute, like epic, like proggy songs. It's divided into 3 parts. Long Lost Love, One More Night to Live, and Christabel. So at 10 minutes and 22 seconds, you know, it's a very long, good, nice album closer. So I like that one a lot. My favorite songs would be, I'm gonna like choose the ones that Marko's vocals are on, because I think I really like the interchange of the male and female vocals. So my top tracks are Dead to the World, Slaying the Dreamer, and Feel For You. The 2 tracks that I didn't like as much would be the 2 ones that are in the middle, Forever Yours and Ocean Soul, the 2 like ballads. Those ones I felt were slightly weaker on this album, but overall, I think it's a really good album. It's a really good introduction to the band if you're unfamiliar with the band. You know, this is a good place to start, and then you listen to the other album once, which is probably a better album. But this is a really good starting point if you're new to the band. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. It's just a very solid album. Just a couple of weak points here and there, but really awesome. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think of this album, Century Child, and how does it stand up against their other releases? You know, I haven't listened to every Nightwish album. I listened to the new one, this one, and a couple others here and there. So let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell. It'll notify you every time I upload, which is almost every morning for those of you, living in Central Time. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.